Sentinels versus MIBR, ASPAS the GOAT versus ZEKKEN. This is an elimination game, my friends. Only the winner will go Masters.
Comp is vintage, aside from bringing in the Vice.
Those
other four agents, though,
both organizations,
that
this will be the first
dominated
time
this map in 2024 really
qualifies for
defined
international
the meta
fan.
here when Lotus was so prevalent in the pool.
They don't want to miss that,
coming back. It's a map that a lot of teams
they want to go to Masters and win that.
MIBR, this will be their fourth Lotus map of Kickoff, and they've lost all three previous appearances here.
Yeah, this map was taken by Sentinels
every single time. They're leaning into the double duelist that has worked for them on
MIBR.
split.
Pick up is
Then here, obviously, with
Pro.
a fair bit of tree presence. Fault line thrown out, ZEKKEN unaffected, however, Bang was stunned up by it. It's going to be a poison orb, though. John throws it up, buys a little bit of space. And the retake will also set up the classic Viper look here on Lotus. MIBR inch forward towards his A side. Bang wants the shoulder pick. You might have seen something there. Paranoia comes out, but ASPAS was on the other side of it. Bang no connects a headshot, make it two. A beautiful opening here. And MIBR still trying to get into tree. ZEKKEN.
They got destroyed.
Shenon's got no choice but to try and challenge this, but ZEKKEN finds himself two as well. Zelsis gets the job done, and that is pretty clean.
Doesn't really get better than this.
Centenary of excellence here in Americas. ZEKKEN comes forward, ASPAS is ready to fight for it, narrating Bang the on the scene. The TP up to rubble for Bang is seen through, and Shenon's able to pick him up.
Going better and better.
Work with Seal for the attackers, but that Viper wall has stifled them for now.
In the meantime, yeah, Cortese, he wanted to do something more proactive towards B, but can't push through that wall. Razorvine as well. Spotted by the Prowler now, wants to take a duel, can't connect. Normally the headshot machine, but shut down by Zelsis, who's had a nice little start here, sitting at 5 for 2, and had a great game on Abyss yesterday, despite that loss.
Yeah, it was about 10 frags ahead of the closest player on that map at some points. Being relied upon for more than just the vibes. John here, of course, just shoulder peeking this line. There's no one here from stairs, though, because they're not really sure about where MIBR were going, and that's such a symptom of Lotus. Spread so thin out of the defenders.
These two MIBR players actually have significant utility for this 2 versus 2 as well. Nerite has his haunt, but they're going to have to deal with a fault line from Noswar, a paranoia from Shenon. Those are valuable pieces to convert this.
They want the tree player for the crossfire here, but there is no one there for MIBR. Noswar playing under the rope. Haunt cleared out. Now they have a bit of info. They don't know about the second player over towards Pit here. Noswar fancies a bit of an engagement here. Aftershock forces Zelsis away. Time getting a little bit short now. Dark cover plumes, and Zelsis is there. Another one. And there is the Steel Garden. That's going to be tough for Shen. Here. Just the classic to go with. It's a big ask. Zelsis spots him out. And the Vice Ultimate gives them just the edge they need for a defuse. Kills in previous games. That one on ASPAS, stopping that momentum with crucial.
ASPAS on their last.
Actually, his two kills in the prior round, after the round had ended, have put MIBR on this weak buy on this C hit.
Great razor.
Zelsis?
Dirty stuff. Zelsis chokes them out. A regular Poison Ivy performance out here.
He might break the record. We're on base. He's looking sick.
Thank you so much, bro. It's on fire.
And I don't know if there's much to say about this. Again, a Razorvine in a crucial location. Previously, it was in tree.
Once more.
Players. And one of the criticisms leveraged at
Yo, what's up? I love you, bro, but this is too much, you know, bro. What the fuck, man? Who is that guy? Found the respect, bro. I love Zelsis, but that was like, that's kind of play, no?
At iBuyPower on socials, use the hashtag #UnlockYourAce.
No, that's good, bro.
Get back to this.
God, two spray transfer headshots as well. That is nasty work. He deserves to stand up after that one.
And some criticism he was drawing was that he actually wasn't getting the most out of his util on Vice.
And ASPAS just inching forward, and Nerite spotted out, but gets around the corner elsewhere. Shen finds that opening, wants to get in, but traded out. The hard deny there from ZEKKEN.
Well, I remember one game that
ASPAS inch forward a little bit on this B side, and then MIBR going to come in and join him. Nerite put in yet again a position where he has to shut down
I hope to see
ace
something
player.
close to that, man.
Gets good damage, forces him back.
Look at Cortesia on the map. He is in the walls. ZEKKEN has absolutely no idea. A bit of patience here would result in 2 kills in the transfer.
Young Carlton bangs hit him with a flank of the lifetime. And now we get ourselves a neural theft. Polite of the rest of Sen across the map. That seaside covered with MIBR presence now.
He still has to check behind because of ASPAS' presence earlier in the round. All right, free spray kill, making it easy.
Shows himself with those traces. Nerite trying to see what he could get, and there it is. ASPAS closes the account on round 6.
Now running into Bang.
Narrate can be punishing on some of these corners as well. Okay, Rolling Thunder comes in though. Sees from the Raiders. He tries to get out, but Artisan was already so far forward, and Bang wasn't in a position to cover him. Oh,
you got ZEKKEN.
Nicely done. Bang TP's away, but ZEKKEN gets caught in the blast, and now it's sent down to 3.
Artisan is the new IGL for MIBR, man.
Just walks out of that smoke into ASPAS' line of fire. But John and Zelsis, the mastermind and the vibes merchant combine. And Noswa has to get the heck out. Doesn't even have access to his rifle.
They know he's caught in the corner.
He's got his weapon back now. Flashpoint, but that's gonna be unaffecting Sen. Another one, that's a pretty good one there. I'm gonna double jump him though.
I'm not feeling an
and John lays it down for 3.
Great double swing. Zelsis just drawing.
But he played better in the last series.
Some no tree presence. Advice you till over at C, like you mentioned. They'll look to clear it anyway. Some spray down takes Artisan pretty low. Narrate gets a ton of free value there, not that he knows yet. But he is going to be heard heading to upper A.
Artisan, yeah, he heard those footsteps. Does he dare press forward? ASPAS, great entry, and Artisan, yeah, he's going into the back line.
ZEKKEN already, Artisan catches him out. Both the MIBR duelists getting serious value already this round.
He's not a kid anymore.
There's not a whole lot for Narrate to do right now. The pivot here to B is fascinating, but they get sniffed out here by Sen. Zelsis chomping the bit there for Link. Cortesia low after that exchange.
Spike is going to be planted 3 versus 5. Sentinels have a lot of cash. They can go for this.
Hang on. Artisan is still low. Narrate here trying to pressure here from upper. Some of that util going his way, but in the meantime, the rest of Sen need to get active. Zelsis shows his gun barrel, but Cortesia falls.
Okay.
There's Artisan though, beautifully done.
Artisan, bro, looking good, man. He was low the entire round.
And this is something over at C that Loud were trying to exploit. You can see this wall is placed deeper from Zelsis. The smoke covers the cross, and that allows Cortesia to just push up completely unheard.
Zelsis though can activate the Razorvine reaction to Cortesia, excuse me, but he might be headed towards Waterfall. Zelsis is on this line. He'll see the barrel here. Adjustment. A clean job for Zelsis, who is on like his 17th frag of the game.
Cortesia getting that space, I imagine, called to the rest of the team who were feeling a lot of pressure towards A. Hey, I have space on C, rotate back. Well, 20 seconds left. Zelsis is alive with his setup. This round is as good as done.
There's the Razorvine that's going to snarl up ASPAS. He's forced to just drag himself through it. Bloodied and battered. Zelsis is waiting with the shorty. This wall's about to come down, and so does the curtain on Noswa. Shenum's able to trade back, but there's not enough time to really make much of this round at all. There's a snake bite here that will force Shenum back, and he has no time to complete it. Real big ultimates yet. I mean, the Rolling Thunder can be brought up before this half is over, but it's got to be now. They need that ult orb.
Blade Storm from ASPAS, so they want to just play this fast. They have to try to get through the wall. Oh my lord!
Oh, he's so low, bro. Narrate got 2.
The shutdown. These have been impactful.
And his air is 1 HP, bro.
For the youngster.
Again, Cortesia on these lurks. He's also feeling the pressure of the Omen team, but he reads it. Not sure if he heard that or not, but regardless.
What the fuck is that?
Great punish.
I mean, he's been extra sensory this game.
He wants to be the GOAT.
1 health. A little bit of that regen shield to work with Cortesia. We have a real deep thrust here from the 2 remaining MIBR players, but Zelsis...
Jesus Christ, man.
was in trouble.
What did he eat today, bro?
Okay. Maybe could have waited on that a little bit longer.
1 HP in a drain, man. Rolling Thunder after the plant.
God, it doesn't get any worse than that, surely. This will be MIBR exiting the half.
Nah, he's dead.
Pretty desperate shape. Narrate's going to see this and gets the job done.
Yeah, but I gotta say, Narrate's playing really good too, man.
And an incredible 9-3 half on defense here for Sentinels. Very important. All been able to get over towards Baby Door, and they might just flutter on the B side. Tempo is about to get ratcheted up, and Cortesia, the young gun, is going to be on standby. He pulls off the angle though, and is happy to play for more of a retake, but ZEKKEN wants to take some space and a chunk of his flesh.
I love this push through from Sen. This is so proactive.
There's no way you're looking for ZEKKEN there. ASPAS, okay. Come off second best in that exchange. ZEKKEN eventually falls. Some sharp shooting from Sentinel though keeps MIBR ahead of the curve here. Now, a double face from upper. Bang's ready for the first, but not the second.
Okay, talk about him now, bro.
And he too falls.
Oh, it's the boss, man. 20 kills.
And again, it is the man of the moment. Zelsis looking more like a raid boss this game. Opts to stand inside that. Knows he has a Razorvine, and also very, very low. Some spam would have accounted for him.
No, kid.
Stunning round from him.
Man, looking good. Brazilian fans are like, bro, this is a dangerous round. Dangerous round.
They're throwing the counter smoke, Sentinels. to try and get past a one-way. It doesn't come. ASPAS gets out unscathed somehow, but that snakebite's going to force him to get moving. John is able to face set him down. ASPAS already falling. Hang about.
Oh my god.
Cortesia,
save the day.
He's got to find two, but he's hit with the paranoia. It has to fall back to Halls. This will give the site to Zen.
The HP for Sentinels is pretty horrendous at this point. MIBR, you have to expect to close this out. It would take a miracle from Bang. The only player with a reasonable weapon has the Guardian. The nade should get one.
Oh, didn't get the plant.
The spike isn't down.
That stops the plant. Bang's going to have to try it again. Artesino's in a great wall back position. Bang out of nowhere, but going to be caught in the fault line here. Cortesia trying to draw a bead on him. Nosby inside the smoke. John with the spam. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
They walk into the round with classics. Well, that's that rifle gone, folks. Shannon keeping up on the site here. It looks like MIBR want to try and anchor amidst these dark covers. He recovers the Vandal. And he hears a lot of kerfuffle down on that lower level. There's ZEKKEN, pops himself up. Shannon ready for it, but oh, he's been baited in. Masterful stuff. Noswa has to try and salvage. He found two sharp shots. But Artesine will have to be the savior.
Trying to walk in. Bang is on the angle. Great first shot.
The Sheriffs are singing. Now it's getting real. John obviously in a pretty decent spot to cover the defuse. Made some sound there as well.
I'll keep the Sheriff.
Get going. Down to 61. John falls.
What the fuck was that, Artesine?
MIBR. And this truly is a game for individuals.
You can't be giving me back-to-back
This is MIBR for you, bro. Like, they win this kind of round
and not in a clutch.
The same thing as Team Lakewood, bro.
Sick shots from Artesine.
Hold off the Sheriffs, man.
That was after
Bro, that was
as
insane,
well.
man. Low-key, that was
to
insane.
Compliment them on how excellently they played that situation in the site where they knew that they had an anchor playing around that dark cover that was placed. Shannon was doing that. He had the hero rifle. Patience. Someone called a pause. They waited for the dark cover to fade. Free kill. Then they scale into the site together. That was lovely. And it just collapses with Artesine isolating duels. Zelsis trying to get like a pre-fire spray. Doesn't connect. We get on the line here.
ASPAS wastes no time in getting onto this perch. A lot of that controller util expended early. ASPAS spotted out. They now know he's dropped off of Rubble itself. He's going to be forced away by all of this util, but he stands his ground. Shannon is there up in the corner to ASPAS' left.
He just kept on ASPAS entire round, bro. I did the same thing himself.
One away from the rolling thunder. Trying to get really explosive. There could certainly be some attempts from both teams to fight for orbs early.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. C.
MIBR.
One press up off that one-way smoke. Prowler spots him out. He knows Bang is in the corner.
Still no smoke made to thrown down to break his one way up. Okay.
Bro, I saw that happening.
Zen just bully their way in, at least fighting trade, and ASPAS is out of the game for now. No presence over at A. No one sort of passively checking that either for Sentinels, so they're pretty committed to this. Trying to head over towards this C side, but it's a steel garden used by the attackers.
That was a... That is an ambitious TP from Shannon. He got into the corner. Just like it spot him. Oh my God, he finds the trade.
Ends up being a trade. Nosma now has access to his rifle again.
All right,
found his in the round, and Artesine not really in the vicinity to intervene in that frenetic exchange. Now has hopes of slowing
the respect here.
Nightfall, though, is going to confirm his location.
Okay.
Blade Storm from ASPAS.
Magic points
Offset having this stinger.
5 wood from MIBR.
More forward.
There's that rolling thunder now. I think it might be the catch second, but he got Artesine already. ASPAS gets in there, at least makes it a trade, but the ultimate's being used for that. A large amount of them. Zen have seen enough. They're happy to pull off the A site here, but they don't have advanced positioning, and Cortesia is in a rat spot.
Shannon is trying to play off and trying to serve as a distraction.
Oh, there it is. Evenly twirls his moustache, but it's Narrate again that's able to salvage things for Sen. Such crucial frags for this guy. 17 and 9, and now MIBR have to send and deliver. Noswa, quick to the punch, and Bang has gone down. Narrate has the spike.
I like that.
And an opportunity to clutch out this map.
If he can shut the door in their face and take us to Abyss, certainly righting the wrongs from yesterday. Narrate has turned around his form completely in 24 hours.
Plenty of time to walk over towards the A site and get this planted. Also, conveniently, that Haunt is back online.
30 seconds left.
It does have the C's as well, so a bit to play with in this situation.
Playing for Trina.
But for the opposition, MIBR, Nosworth has that fault line recycled, ready to go.
So
Still has flashes. ASPAS, Cloudburst, maybe could come in handy to cut an angle off.
The veteran duo of ASPAS and Nosworth for Narrate to deal with. Talk about cutting your teeth. How's the timing on this one? Nosworth, oh, just a little jiggle. Narrate has to pull off that angle. 7 bullets left to work with this one. 3 for Narrate on the round. ASPAS, the one and only, the deified, now has to save this for MIBR, but Narrate is quiet about it.
He's good, man. He's so good. GG!
Bloody main character!
Narrate said before the game that you want to play against the best in the world. That's ASPAS. He wants to dethrone him. The duo of Nosworth and him. The crucial duo to form this team in the 2 versus 1. Can't get the job done. Sen needed to convert this map. It was going to be and is their biggest advantage. Yesterday, this was the map where ASPAS dropped a cool 29 for 9 against
It was on
Crew.
fire, man.
Light work for the young thug. ASPAS not being able to connect any shots, but eventually ZEKKEN alights on that low ground. It's a bit of a nasty trade for him, though, and the Nova Pulse will stun ASPAS for the time being. You won't be able to get back out to coast yet.
Sen are so weak. They're caught in the smoke. The spam through from Cortesia for a second.
ASPAS low. Still wins it out, though. Cortesia is just shooting, man.
That was overhit a
Celsius
little
in
bit.
that 1v3. God, he had an incredible map, but he would have to ace again. Here in this pistol, I think he's deciding the orb is the best course of action, and he'll try his luck at A.
Might be able to get a second orb, honestly, at the very least over there. We'll see if he can beat the timing.
I think they will.
And frankly, he will, just on account of MIBR, they have no reason to try and over-rotate here. Just play together, trade this out in a 3 versus 1. Hey, this isn't bad for Celsius. He gets 2. He's
farming hard.
5 orbs.
I do also, like, I mean, that ultimate, pretty crucial in terms of Sen's overall strategy. They get within striking distance of a site by smoking the map and then just fast hit it with that null command.
He's on fire today, bro. Imagine if he wins this.
Buy round, but I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Celsius is on fire.
He's hearing all this.
Would be a crazy clutch to win, though.
No. Let's be somewhat reasonable. Wraps around, takes the shot, opts not to wait on it. Now, though, of course, it's pretty evident where he's going to be coming from, and there's a defuse happening. Nosworth will clip his wings. Going to get you most of the way there. Cortesia backing over towards Link here. Cyber Cage to break up the side a little bit. There's 2 players inside the dark cover. 1 TP'd, 1 dashed, and ZEKKEN emerges. Takes down Artazine, and once again, Cortesia affected by that Nova Pulse. Hello! Here comes Sentinels. They don't even give you time to answer the door. They bust down through it.
That second wave of utility was beautiful. It was
Like,
Celsius.
MIBR keep closing these rounds, man. They're gonna get destroyed in the
Got 2
series.
Bulldogs to work with. Shenom gonna get swung on here. That's classy stuff, though. Celsius and ZEKKEN come crumbling down, but Shenom is now very low. ASPAS with that tailwind.
30 HP.
Surely they can collapse on this. Surely MIBR can land this plane. It's been a very maladroit landing for them so far. And they're going to sneak out into post-plant positions. Okay, get out of this, unreal! ASPAS drops the outlaw. Shenom with 4 health, has to cross and try and defuse. This was all looking so good. Just like they drew it up, and now Shenom's going to salvage this Guardian and walk away.
Shenom just didn't cross in that timing. Sen weren't even repositioned to spam the spike. But they
0 point sees nobody close, so green light here for Sen. Here's that null command. It's time to get your motor running. We'll see the grab vault thrown out, but they waited out. Celsius flashes, and in they go. Shenom stunned out there.
Look at ZEKKEN.
Oh, okay, just knocks Celsius out of absolutely nowhere. Good start. Sen now milling around the A main, still want to keep that pressure going. Narrate has gotten in behind them. Oh, what a nasty little paranoia. ZEKKEN's not quite there to capitalize on it, but ASPAS is essentially solo there. Shenom for 2, hang about. Somehow he's been let off the chain.
in the midst of it, they were actually able to get the res as well.
Again, he was re-downed. Still no plant.
Didn't end up mattering, but they've got the man advantage, Sentinels. They just have to deal with Cortesia, who's in that dark cover. They want to post up in the side. ZEKKEN watching the flank.
There's just so many smokes here.
Yeah, it's so oppressive to try and wade through.
Ooh, okay, Cortesia takes a headshot early. It's ASPAS in the 1 versus 3 to salvage the round. This is the buy for MIBR. And he's got 4 bullets left. If he gets double-faced, that's not going to be enough.
Maybe could kill Bang, get a reload.
He doesn't see this. He doesn't see the player on top, but Bang
Man,
descends upon
things
him.
are not looking good if I might be out, dude.
Mid. So he's a little bit less architecture to work around here. ZEKKEN will catch onto it, but it's just an info trip. Nowhere to play off of that. Senna pretty much under MIBR's noses already, and they got another wave of these smokes. It's going to let them walk up on this site.
Yeah, pause from Sen as they want to wait for those cages to expire. Spike goes down.
Still no chance for ASPAS to make use of that operator. Now forced into a retake. ZEKKEN got to hold his nerve here. ASPAS pops himself up and ZEKKEN pulls out. He doesn't want a bar of it. ASPAS down to 4, man. This has not worked at all. This smoke.
Bro, they are getting destroyed, man.
The slow start to the round for Sen, but they've got these smokes to cut these angles off. Nosma falls off the line, and ASPAS beautifully done. Gets in and gets out. Clean as a whistle.
For a second there, we were about to witness the exact same thing that happened to Crew yesterday. Just slipped away with the one, though.
Here's that null commando, so it will allow Sen to get into the site. Nothing really that MIBR can say about it. They don't have anything really to stall with anyway. And now we fall back to those post-plant positions. Bang and Zelsis in the side itself. John down to 5, so he's playing right back towards Coast. And here's that Cosmic Divide thrown up by Bang.
Excellent. This is going to be so tough for MIBR to get through. They want a pop flash. Here comes ASPAS.
In he goes. Bang does fall. ASPAS gets some knife purchase, and Zelsis is on his own. Pinged out by the rule theft. Still pretty classy with the right click. ASPAS is coming for him though, and he knows it. He doesn't care.
I was going to say they win in a clean way, but
not quite enough for Sen in that round.
A more passive angle towards mid as the split onto A. It's trying to come in from Sen. They have a lot of util to deal with for the anchors.
Potentially he's got to stay alive here. ZEKKEN. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge.
No,
Nope, not going to be good enough. Narrate ends up going down to that Hunter's Fury in the end. Shenum is so dependable as an anchor.
yeah, this was a good round for them. Good round. But the issue here is that Sen is break as fuck.
String them together.
Now playing in a leaf-like position, gets the first. Can he get out? He's caught
no.
on the wall. That is a disaster.
But that's a second round where he's committed an operator into it. Zelsis coming
Poor
forward
guy,
now.
man.
Well command.
That's a shit way to die, man.
Cortezia doesn't quite have the line up there. Still no stick of the spike. There it is. Bang gets it down, and then a relatively unscathed Sen are just going to back off and play post-plant.
Yeah, opting to retreat for main. They
I
still have
think
a
if
little bit of util
MIBR
to play with. There's a
gets
molly
4 or
for
5 here, they
Zelsis
can
for
free
some delay. John can drone just to make sure that no one's pushing too close. Gets a tag on Cortezia.
Uncomfortable. That's going to slow things down further. Narrate does get pinged out by the 0 points. John looks like he's got some shock darts set up here. Delsa sprays down through that cyber cage. Down to 2 are MIBR. They're running out of time, but Cortezia finds 3, twirling his moustache evilly. Got a chance here to salvage a round, but time is not on his side. Into the cyber cage, give it a tap, and hope for the best. He'll get another gun out of the game here, and Narrate has to hang around and give up his gun too. Camera ping, I think they're on the ZEKKEN. This is going to force MIBR. Look, where are they safe on this site? Nowhere, really.
Only in this smoke. The shot, or the trips rather, weren't broken, but bang, what a swing.
Yeah, his open is a bit awesome. Walking up into that site, and again, it feels unlosable for Sentinels, this situation. Where they've got a
Not even
post-plant.
close, bro.
With even more utility than they had
I
earlier
thought
to work
in
with.
this map,
There's a
MIBR
star up still.
was going to play better, but
And he
that
can use
round
his
that they
cosmic
lost,
divide, yeah.
man,
It's
that
round 12.
equal round,
Pop off, King.
you just can't, bro. There are runs that you just can't
This
lose,
is
bro.
certainly
And they
going
do so often.
to a 9-3. ASPAS just can't win this
I mean-
out with the off, with the Hunter's Fury on him.
It looks like he's playing Subway Surfers. Up, down, left, right. Dodging everything. That's pretty clean. And again, this is an objective game, folks, and ASPAS has 20 solitary points of health left. 19 more than he needs, in fairness. But it's a Sisyphean task for him. And Sentinels have another 9-3 half.
This attack have to win, or will their defense just be...
Win the pistol GG, MIBR.
BR only managed 4 rounds after going down 3-9 on Lotus, but a very different map. And a side that Sentinels showed some clear difficulty with yesterday. And also was going to get the shock of a lifetime.
Oh, so is Cortezia. Both of them brought low.
Great damage. Damage alone does not win rounds.
What are you doing alone there, bro? Like,
Headshots.
what the fuck was
Definitely go
that?
a long way towards that. ASPAS here is about
They're
to
lost,
back
man.
hordes of Hades.
He is all alone. He has to pop off in this situation.
Paranoia is going to whistle past him. It's going to be 1-by-1 stuff. And ASPAS in a great position.
Someone help ASPAS, please!
Get the rack together. Double swing, John QT gonna walk away with the kill. Cortesia flattened. Nozwa low. Genom not in a position to intervene, but the shock is good. Oh, it's perfect. That is stunning.
That was nice. That was
Double
nice.
shocky kill, and Genom swoops in for the credit.
Wanting to take his first engagement and the dash away dodges. The flash gets some damage in. Able to dash before, caught by the 0 point.
ZEKKEN's in, suppressed, but is ready to throw down. ASPAS, his
done the
first
boss.
victim. Nebula gets him out, back to
Actually,
Oh,
safe,
he's
then
low
pull
too.
off the site.
That is exactly what he wants to do in that situation. He's just fighting for one and to get out. Plays it to perfection. Man advantage retake.
Artazine pinged a lot of damage on Higgin Nozwa, just getting into this site in the first place.
Can Cortesia get this backstab through Vent though?
Genom got up ropes somehow, but he's left the rest of MIBR out at sea. He's able to make use of the fact that he sneakily got into tower here. But ZEKKEN's going to be hot on his heels, baby. 4 kills for the pride of New Jersey. And Sentinels
The brother Jim, man.
stretch the lead
ZEKKEN.
to 5.
What a round, man. What a round.
Effortless looking kills for the
is
star
gonna give him
Sentinels that is
even more
had to
confidence for
be
the next round.
the star for this team
next
when
map.
they're coming up short. He's the one who's been able to turn the
Oh
tide.
man, guy must have lanced like a cobra with all the carrying he did so far in Kickoff. But didn't have to be the standout in that last map.
Nice, Zach. Let's.
Oh, it was narrated and Zelsis stepping up. You can see him now rotating off, picking up mid. He gets the kill on Cortesia because
The
of
guy's
that
on
info
fire
he got.
today, bro.
And
Holy
of course,
shit.
A snappy shot with the form he's in. Can ZEKKEN make magic happen, anchoring again?
He's holding for a shot here, hoping for a ping from somebody, doesn't get it. Does he just audaciously swing out? I'd be terrified. ZEKKEN! ASPAS catches it.
Spike planted.
Big risk taken. Shut down for it. Nozwa, Hunter's Fury to deny the retake. Deny someone sticking the spike. He's retreated over towards main. Even as shock darts as well. We saw the value we got from those before.
ASPAS on the verge of a massive milestone here in VCT Americas. That was ugly.
Look at Zelsis, bro.
Busts in there and narrate rattles
Gold
down.
Slayer.
Last player standing.
And there it is. It's going to be up to Nozwa here. Ooh, buddy, this is a tall order. Zelsis already on the defuse, getting into half.
GG, bro. GG. There's no more hope.
Weapon dropped, no doubt.
I'm
about
afraid
it.
this is gonna end 3-0,
Suppressed.
bro.
He sets them up.
You know,
With the
Zippa,
girl, a map that's been great for them.
when he
chance to
played
just
that amazing game
breeze
against
into Bangkok
Energy,
and
I
the
think it
finals
was
here
on
of
their
Kickoff.
first series on Kickoff.
You want to
Zelsis is playing like that today, bro.
MIBR now with the Cosmic Device. Zelsis confidently steps ahead of it. Artazine just walks into that one. Look at this. Sentinels are brimming with self-belief. Oh my goodness!
Ay, 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 bang.
Sat down!
Ace, ace, ace.
4 in the round. Give him another. Nozwa, no interest in fairy tales.
Yeah, bro, this is over already.
For him,
MIBR
he's
fans,
living the cold hard reality of falling behind 5-12. And that's nothing to smile about.
20 HP remaining.
I was hoping to see like at
posted
least
up.
5 maps.
There's
bro.
even a flank coming from ZEKKEN.
Strong wind to blow him over here. ZEKKEN, force of nature that he is, will close the account. And we are now at map point. Sentinels, a 7-round lead. But what is this flick?
Oh my god, the speed
That
on
is-
that is
is lucky,
sickening.
bro.
You are horrible. You are terrible.
Sen getting pretty active, swarming like a kicked anthill over on the B site. And there's your boy, John.
Everyone
Gets a
is
bit of glory for
clicking.
himself. Push up there for Bang again. The
I thought
confidence we saw in
Sentinels
that
were the
previous round was
favorites,
carried over.
and
Ends up
and
being
they
his
would win this
undoing here.
series.
Here it is.
but I was kind of hoping that the
Because
MIBR
you
would
have
win
buys
this
if you
map
have the
here
coins.
and would make this
I've got the
closer. Now I'm afraid
Vibes for
we went
days.
3-0, bro. But
Just
bro,
ASPAS, the miracle worker
and
left.
split is,
1 kill and he gets
They
to
still
that
have
2,000 in
hope.
VCT.
Talk about bittersweet
but
for ASPAS.
very hard.
But
bro.
Kill that could
ultimately-
be inconsequential.
I don't believe in much, bro. Not gonna lie. GG.
Milestone.
He shuts him down. Another lights out map from Zelsis, continuing the snappy aim, getting crucial kills, but my god, the difference in his utility night and day from this game versus the one against G2 yesterday. He is having such outsized impact. Actually now rotated into halls, was in a more passive position, wants to play with Artazine, forced to get out, routed by the guided salvos.
Completely clears holes. Artazine going to play close to it. Anti-flash and whips himself around.
down. B.
Ends up being a 1-for-1, but Nozwa has seen better days. He's low and Cortesia is forced out by this Arc Rose. Again, this hip, new, cool comp from Sen made it hard for MIBR to have anything to say about that hit.
They are triple stacked up back halls, but MIBR don't have any utility piece to get
right
them out
thing,
of there.
Zelsis shows. Cortesia will be noted now as
expect
ASPAS goes down, still denied that 2000th.
Standing.
And Genom really led the way for MIBR on a very underwhelming Abyss.
Some 90+% of them.
That is
getting the information into Link,
That is quite the stat wire.
and he has the gate crash to get back to the rest of his team.
Oh, we're doing this. Artesine already goes down. Bang, playing so patiently, waiting for the push-up. Bucky is a little outranged here, but there's John.
Man.
Once again.
This is over, bro. This is over.
And it's just all too easy.
Not
The
even
second
close,
can ping
man.
everybody.
Genom is tucked in and ready to throw down. He knows he has no choice. It's do or die. Might have had a timing, but the Prowler does sniff him out. It doesn't matter. He's electric. Beautiful
Are you
transfer.
talking?
Both heads
Beautiful shot.
will roll. Zelsis and ZEKKEN, though, putting it together.
They're not out of the woods just yet.
One
Low
more Z.
HP.
And they might be able to be asleep.
Okay. We can still win this.
On the side here, time is short. This is going to light them. ZEKKEN clears it in time. Cortesia now, the Arc Rose kept him at bay. Didn't buy enough time. Was it enough?
Yo, Zels, there's no way, bro. There's just no way you win this.
Win.
Too much already.
It takes so much damage. These are just taps on the spike. Zelsis.
Bro, can you imagine they line up there?
There was
I
a
would
shot. They were
stop to the
lined up
card in
next
here
to
and
each other.
go to sleep.
Prowlers, double prowlers actually being sent. With the haunt as well. Trying to make a lot of noise in art.
ASPAS doesn't
Good shot.
expect the recall of the star as opposed to the full nebula placement. He's able to reposition though.
Who saw the Dark played today, man?
Yeah, grab well. Nova
Take
Pulse actually
the
catches him on that corner.
when you're-
The play is pinged out for ASPAS and Cortesia gets involved. ASPAS eventually is unleashed in a
Okay, looking better, looking better.
Sen let the sands of time slip through their fingers.
A really confident decision from MIBR
Bro, it was
to get
insane,
in and
man. It was
anchor
actually
with
insane. It was the
ASPAS.
first time I
Despite
saw that,
having picked
yeah.
up that kill on the other side of the map, they
But
could have just played
play
for
like
an
high
honest
stakes, man.
5-on-4 retake. But they
fucking
wanted to
Masters
fight them
went out.
at the choke.
Oh, that's giving Jorgen
That
that
was
one.
nice,
Yeah,
man.
it really is.
Yo, this
Honestly,
play is so clean,
it's
bro.
giving they
How did
took
they do
away
that?
from that G2 game that we should fight them at the smoke while they're getting into the speed. Nazwar, the lone player. It's a long-range engagement, but he just
Struggling this game, the veteran.
right into the firing line.
All right. Steel Guard are going to be used here on B. It does have to be a commitment, but there's nobody here at the door to greet Sentinels this time around. No spray down, no ASPAS gumming up the works.
And when you're Cortesia here with the lockdown, you need to play around the timing of John's guided salvos. He still has them up at the moment, so if he decides to place that,
You
it's
can't lock
absolutely worthless right now.
There's no way you can do that. John surely is holding on to this ability. Wild that a rechargeable ability can counter an ultimate. It's just Tejo's world. We're just living in it. ASPAS can't help Cortesia on this push. Still, though, man, the guy's classy.
Oh, there's one more.
Great picks.
There's one more.
Second, easily felled. It was like a Nova Pulse there on the side. Narrate has to go massive here. It all starts to fall apart, but this time on Narrate's side. As in, it's getting low for MIBR. Narrate playing with his food. Shenom finds his third of the round, but... No
They almost
time
bring
left.
that back, bro.
And
NT.
go up in smoke.
Picks up the operator.
Now things
Really
can
cheating
change,
up
bro.
too.
Now
Second
things
one
can
off of
change.
The dimensional drift and around where John is the Armageddon, but it doesn't matter. He goes down.
So clever. He knew that the stealth drone would have lit him up, so he just repositions and waits for the inevitable peak. ZEKKEN's been nullified in 2 consecutive rounds now.
Shannon from this position, Fire was able to shut down the Sentinels' advance, but not this time. Evened up 4 versus 4.
In that position,
He's getting in the game
to get
now.
his status, it's like,
MIBR have
Oh,
rotated quickly,
crazy.
multiple players in secret to fight together and flank for Cortesia.
Remember, there's no Astra util available to MIBR here. The Armageddon comes in. Oh, my
What?
goodness.
go for a
Not
part.
getting gunned down anyway, but pretty sure that Gravwell would have done him in. And Artesine is bleeding out here. And ASPAS has to try and retake with an op here through Flower.
Yeah, Artesine is so low.
Not a favorable scenario for MIBR.
Arsene pop flashes out, but
And then what?
ASPAS isn't there. There's nothing to do off
They
the
just
back
throw
of
splash
it.
away, but like,
Both
don't need that
flashes
anymore.
used all for naught.
Remember, the economy here for MIBR.
shit.
It's in tatters.
At this point, guys,
should
you
be a
just have
save
to
already.
save. Wasted
You
too
think
much
so?
time. No util to get through. It's a wrap. ASPAS.
Yeah, man, this is
gets
over.
his,
They are
but
lost as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
In this league. There's ZEKKEN on the dimensional drift. We know what the numbers say about the rounds they win with that ultimate up. And he's going to emerge with the Bucky. And Artesine will be caught. Genom Like a deer in the headlights.
Calm down, man.
Better at killing players in the turret at range. There's one of the rifles.
Bro, he ain't
One
moving.
more.
Cortezia!
Ace with a bucket?
Cortezia, belly full of shot. ZEKKEN, a belly full of fire to get sent to yet another global event. Damage there through dugout onto ASPAS. He's wallbang down to 40. And there's so much of this util here for Sen still available. You've got to save.
That was the only chance for ASPAS to get a kill. Yeah, Noswar, he needs to hold on to this rifle. He has 600 in the bank. Desperately needs that for the full buy round coming up next.
ASPAS is pinged out by the Haunt. They know exactly where he is, and a couple of extra bullets than otherwise were required there, but all good. All good.
And the walls, they might be closing on Noswar. Push from Flowers and from the B side.
If it comes at the right time, Noswar won't have a leg to stand on. That's one, and Zelsis, once again, the architect of MIBR's demise, not even allowed to keep that singular gun.
Stacked over towards Art.
No A main presence here for Sen, though. They are plentiful in this part of the map, that A-link position. Genom does well, and he always has.
Bro, everyone on this.
But John eventually has his.
He is just good on the swings.
And the grand finals will be
Prowler and then playing
incredible,
off of him for that trade when he goes down to get the man advantage secured by the IGL.
Taking with a
Rob
glass
was
cannon
saying
operator.
that this
Noswar has to
reminds
stop them
of
here.
what they did in
It's hard to imagine ASPAS gets value, and there's no guns, there's no rifles for him to pick up within his vicinity.
Noswar has the Hunter's Fury. Does he try to rattle that off right now off the recon?
Again?
He just doesn't feel like it's the right timing.
Tank heads upstairs briefly, and there's Noswar down. ASPAS,
Yeah, I already.
surely not. You can't go for this.
I already accept that MIBR lost this,
He
bro.
has to. This
Not gonna
round
lie.
is just too important. Can he find the first? No.
Even if they win this map, bro.
And I feel the wind picking up. Unreal!
Shut the fuck up, Mon. There's still hope, bro. There's still hope.
Clutch is an unlikely round up for MIBR. A desperate round.
Must win for them. That was the
ASPAS,
economy
man.
on the line. Clutch
Never doubt
1v2. ASPAS,
Yeah,
he
bro, I
really
don't
hasn't been
know.
able to get into this
With
series in a
ASPAS, like,
significant
getting
way.
100
The
kills,
team
that-
hasn't.
I don't know.
But on this map right now, stepping up 8 for 3, clutching out the 1v2 with everything on the line. This half on the line.
Enemy remaining.
Now they've got a
Doing
chance.
things like
He
that,
can still have
bro.
all the rolls.
And there maybe
And they
hope.
can still buy. Despite ASPAS being the only player to exit the round. ZEKKEN. All right, Armageddon's going to force him into the site proper. Here's Zelsis taking Artazine down. That, of course, was an L command. ZEKKEN dodging these Hunter's Fury shots. Noswar hoping for much more off that, and a lot of ultimates
really happy
already
with
teased
Shannon
out of
performance,
MIBR. He's a lockdown. John
It's
does
getting
not
better
have
and
his
better
salvo
really fast.
available right now.
Cortezia finally finds the timing, and there's only 20 seconds on the clock for Sen to get in, but the salvos are back.
And there it is. The lockdown ends up getting cleared effortlessly, but MIBR still have a presence inside the site here.
Spike
Noswar getting forward, but we are in a post plant.
Look at ASPAS on the flank through with the AWP.
Noswar spotted out, pinged as well. Cortezia going to play close to see if he can at least trade that. Zelsis spotted. Here's ASPAS getting involved now. Down to 2 and a second.
What a
Banger of a
win.
shot. Doesn't expect the third, though they never do. And there's Narrate and John stand tall. It's up to Cortezia. One paltry point of health.
And their mind is
What
shit
did you
once
find in
again,
this
man.
economy?
To stay stacked up towards A, though. Now they're feeling the pressure. Could there be a lurk coming from mid? They're giving up the site. Still guarded. Ensures that they have to back off.
And this will allow Sen actually to populate that link area. There's a sheer wall behind them that could well catch Cortezia, or slow him down at least.
Zelsis has this spike planted for both main and Art, where they're stacked up again. Sen love playing multiple players from this angle.
More liquid metal filaments that he could poke a stick hack on the side.
I
look
mean,
at
this
the flank,
cosmic
man.
divide. Hello, we just they've thrown the round off the back of that.
I don't know how they're supposed to work
They
with
have
this.
to get through it.
They've
It's on
gotta
the
push
wrong
it.
side.
Zelsis here might get busy. In fairness, it's a tap from ASPAS. Zelsis sprays and Cortezia capitalizes. Narrate though trades. Zenom is down. In the smoke is ASPAS. He finds yet another. We have a 2 versus 2. Noswar pushing forward. Bang is going to be holding his own, and now it's up to John QT. Time short, health low, and here he comes with a shorty.
9-3 again, bro.
Red Bull clutch for John, and Sen have another 9-3 half. Waiting for his opportunity to emerge. Unaffected by these shock darts that are coming in from Noswar, trying to soften up the defender's position.
This Sen team, they are ready to explode back in off of all the utility they've got coming through Flowers right now.
Noswar spots them out, eventually goes low. Cortezia takes a hit, but he's still in fighting form. Artazine just trying to spam, but through the masonry, so many shots are coming into the site. And still no plant as of yet. John delayed it. Good fragment.
What?
John,
RGZ?
Artazine goes wild. Celsius has definitely seen better days, but at 0 point won't see any defenders in the vicinity. We have a plant.
That was the perfect pause from MIBR. They got that utility wave off, but they didn't lose too many players.
Haunt is dealt with. Cortesia doesn't even have to flinch. Celsius might have to play interference here for Neraces. A beautiful shot for the Killjoy player, who again may as well have been playing a blank agent this game.
Hard to see, man.
Celsius
Okay.
finds 4.
Rotates. If the site is vacant, they could just go for a full execute here and let ASPAS backstab.
Elsewhere though, might have to wait.
Oh my god.
Bang here. Cops. Oh, bang! Oh, that's a gun cheaply lost here for Sentinels. Taking their time, but
30 seconds left.
that null command is now active.
You know, what is the plan? That null command is selling for MIBR that they're trying to get into A.
They're pivoting back.
We have 20 seconds left. Okay, ASPAS, he needed that kill and he finds it.
ZEKKEN was not ready for it. Completely caught off guard. Intricate rotations here for MIBR. And in the dying
Dangerous.
seconds of the round, they are going to have this plant.
It's dangerous to let the clock dwindle so low against
smart save here, man.
Sentinels running to retreat. There's going to be a recon going back site that'll spot him out in the 0 point. Okay, dodges the recon by playing in the smoke.
Yeah, he gets his smokes up just in time. Now he can play inside of them. Oh, I love this from Bang. Getting in a connector. John in position.
Oh my god.
Had a chalk outline drawn of him. And here come the cavalry, folks. John eventually able to bring Nosma down. ASPAS is low in that position.
It was the 5v4, man. They're gonna destroy my two
Plant
players.
seems like a bit of a stretch goal.
But well played by Bang.
John in the corner, he's safe. Here come the salvos. Cortesia about to get churned into meat.
Sanos, again, just going to excel in these situations where the clock is getting too low. MIBR.
Get back here now. Oh, an early shot there would have been quite something. Now that the Cosmic Divide is going to make it pretty hard for him to operate. Razorvine's here in theory to buy a little bit of space. ZEKKEN is able to fall back, but it's not a powerful position he finds himself in here. Steel Garden for a retake though. Armageddon also up for John.
Right, so they have that Steel Garden to fire off close, take the gun away from ASPAS, for instance, and then have the Armageddon for B-Long. This is the danger of the ultimate. So they actually just committed all to Halls, and the Hunter's Fury rings out from Nosworth.
Okay, this off for Zelsis is crucial now. The long lineup B-Long. He needs to work that as much as possible. Sen have to reach, and there's Cortesia actually taking Zelsis down with a Nano Swarm. 3 up for Sen. Sees. Doesn't really bother Cortesia because he's swinging that light anyway. Nova Pulse, Gravwell, Kitchen Sink. It's all been deployed here, and now a firing squad faces MIBR. Shenom with 50 points of health. ASPAS knows he's critical in this scenario, and they find one each. It's all too much for Bang, who is riddled with bullets. A bit of damage, but early posting has not worked out for him at all on his defense side, but how about that classy stuff?
What a tap.
Falls back to the pillar. ASPAS will challenge. And one is all ZEKKEN is going to get this time.
Celsius has had to retreat, forced to get out of there into Link. John wants to get some info with this stealth drone. It does get broken, so no one's suppressed. And Cortesia is on this flank. This time it could determine the winner of the round.
Here's the Nightfall. Cortesia emerges and Narrate is taken down. Still loses the ultimate. He does at least get that off. Celsius is about to get pretty busy. That Nanoswarm would have made him dance. He clears it. But Nosma knows it takes 2 to tango. John can get a better weapon here. Gonna have to cross! Zenom is waiting for him.
They're going for something proactive on that side of the map, and now we've got the null command. It's a split through Link. And this is dangerous. Zelsis, not playing around the null command, has all of his util turned off.
Yeah, that's just completely useless for him now, and ASPAS is going to make things even worse. In with the Blade Storm he goes. Notes though that Halls is clear, and much of that Astra util is going to lock Sen out of the site. ZEKKEN has a dimensional drift. Remember, this is Sen with a half buy or no buy in the previous round, have invested in this one. Already, they're on the back foot.
And there are a few MIBR players 1 kill away from having an ultimate in this post plan as well.
Another for ASPAS. Celsius just is driven out into the open apparently. Has to step over this Teho util and will survive it.
Yo, they are saving already. They are saving already. 11 to 10, bro.
He opts for the discreet route. And here's a lockdown. Once again, outside of the timing of John. He won't be able to clear this with ease. They actually just have to give up the side entirely.
Yeah, they're forced out. Look at the rotate right now.
Oh my god, bro. Zoto was clear.
They've sold it. They could sell ice to an Inuit.
MIBR have gotten away with it. They're delayed by this wall, though.
It's 7 seconds. That's not a small amount of time.
Sen, they are here. They're going to try to flood back in. John's utility is cycled. He has the missiles to try and stop this plant. Do they hit the gas? Do they accelerate right now?
This is by no means guaranteed here for MIBR. It's about to get dicey. Cortesia inside the smoke flash. Oh, was clone the whole time. Here comes a Teho util over in the hall's direction. A recon to light the site, but nobody from Sen has actually committed quite yet. They've got to go for it soon, though. Tucked in the corner is Cortesia. ASPAS with his crossfire. Here they come. John QT not able to check to the hall's direction. Bang gonna make it a 1-for-1. He gets in there. Shenom.
Shit is crazy, bro.
Strikes with the op.
Oh my god, kid.
And it's up to the operator player. Shenom can be in this post-part position. Then it's all on ZEKKEN to save the day. Gravwell comes out. Shenom to get the team to 12. Oh, this Astra util.
Yo, this kid is actually insane, bro. I'm telling you, he's growing and growing and growing. There's hope for my MIBR, bro. Let's go, kid.
Hell to get value out of the lockdown against Sentinels with the Teho, but they get the most. All 5 players rotating to try and flood back into A when the supposed hit would be coming in.
I told you, man. I'm not gonna
they bought what MIBR were selling. The Brazilians get the free side. Cortez is he's out of his...
But here is a cosmic divide off MIBR. It's going to get them in a B. Zelsis might be critical here.
Yeah, he doesn't get caught by the 0 point, so they must know to check this.
The seconds tick away as Zelsis knows this has to be his moment. There goes the spark, it's loose. Some of that util not coming out. Oh, the Steel Garden as well. Still going to be caught out by Nozwa. Hunter's Fury finds its mark, but the spike is deep in enemy territory.
Yeah, that arc rose from Zelsis, fully blinding up Artson on the swing.
And second?
MIBR end up just rushing hard into this site that is typically canvassed with Vice util. Nowhere to shut it down either. Now it is a full rescue mission for the spike.
And you slowly have ZEKKEN on the flank. That trip,
not active. You didn't think
so much stall
going to be
util in this Sentinel comp. And yeah, there goes Nozwa.
Oh, this timing.
Ships in the night. ZEKKEN, is he on this line?
What a timing.
He can't get away. A mortal blow already.
Now or never.
Who are digging their claws in. John here trying to keep it locked down, but no raid is caught. Artisan strides out onto the site. Brimming with braggadocio.
Still for John, if he can get one here, he could get the Armageddon active to drag Sen into overtime. He has to find a kill.
Bought a little bit of time, John has, and now the Cosmic Divide comes down. This surely furrows the brow of MIBR. They're down to 2. It's Nozwa and Shenom. Bangs.
Zelsis today is the best player in the road, bro.
And now they need to challenge this wall into what looks like a crossfire. Everything hangs on this moment here for Sen if they want to stay in this map. Nozwa unsure where to set himself up. That wall's about to come down, but the nebula will obscure his vision.
And they have to deal with Shadow Stars still late right now trying to defuse. Recon for Nozwa too.
It's got to be tough. They still haven't really got a touch in there, Shenom. Okay, the Astra's down. The Stars now no longer an issue. Nozwa has to step up and do it himself. Zelsis halves it. And the rest. John keeps him busy. John shuts him down. And you better believe there's an overtime on the dockets.
Playing with the pop flash ready.
He's not shown himself at all. Sees even committed. Okay, Artisan.
They are certain.
They don't know he's going to be there. They're not ready for it. Surely. 1-for-1. Narrate walks away, barely. And on the side, Nozma now is going to get some attention. He's forced back. Special delivery. Stop short. ZEKKEN was really hoping that the clone would have drawn Nozma out. But he's too canny for that. Gate crash used, he gets across now, Nozwa. The net's starting to close, he's down to 2, but Shenom still in A main. Eventually gets the better of the low health narrate. 2 versus 4. Long odds for Sen City. Nozwa with a shock around the corner. Nova Pulse. Zelsis has to try and keep him alive. At least the parts here and Nozwa falls.
Okay, he's getting ahead of himself. He could have been a bit more patient. Maybe that's the opening Sen need.
There it is. Eventually, MIBR going in for the kill shot.
It really comes... When this hit comes in, do Zelsis and ZEKKEN opt to fight? Here come the players from Link from MIBR as well. Recon in.
All right, that fragment clearly not bothering Zelsis. That's 1. Getting amongst the smokes here. Goes a little bit low, Shorty out, and Nozma was able to deke him from that position. ASPAS onto the site now. Looking dangerous. It's only ZEKKEN that's over by Halls, and he finds his 1. And it means everything. Chin, I'm not really sure where to shoot right now. Bang's able to get involved, and it's just down to the young gun. 23 and 13. He's been fire.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, no chance.
He's got the spike too. But this is a tall order. Bang and ZEKKEN are circling. The taste of blood in the water, and no time left to get the plant. That'll be the round. Sentinels even it up. What's this link setup going to look like? Shenna might actually look to push this. Bang, head first! Into the breach he goes. Another 1-for-1, but ASPAS saw John coming from A main. Operator ready to work. Tailwind to put him back in a safer spot towards dugout.
That's a great reposition from ASPAS. He can wait for his teammates. Oh my god, shot so close to Zelsis.
Gives his spot away though. Sen know he's there, but it's a player advantage now for MIBR, and there's someone on the ramp.
Yeah, Artsine is flanking through Art. He's going to get triggered by the wall though when he goes through.
Bang, almost ready for it. ASPAS making noise, and the Archeros will keep him honest there. Jump peeking. And there's Artisine, gotta win that one, and he does. It's up to Zelsis, and he's going hunting. He's gonna take this. ASPAS misses the shot. Steel gun active. Shot, he goes to shuts him down. You gotta get up early if you're gonna come with the king like that.
Yo, that player might have been
You can't be winning the O2 rounds like this. You can't be going to it.
No.
Does get tripped. Some A main presence here, but no real commitment just yet. ZEKKEN is waiting though. He hears this. The Seas comes in. ZEKKEN takes his pound of flesh and backs out. Stops the plant at least. Flash out of the smoke. Here comes ZEKKEN, and he's angry. ASPAS and Noz are the last two to work with, but the spike is virtually in the next postcode. Somehow Sen have put themselves in a position again to reset this overtime. Nozzle though has a word. Zelsis maybe overcooks just a little.
Yeah, that was a good re-swing from Noz where they have 30 seconds to play with, but the repositioning from ZEKKEN should seal this round up for Sen. Keep OT going. These crossfires are great.
And obviously no reason to save. You may as well go for it. There's the clone. ASPAS knows better. Salvo splits ASPAS, and Noz were up. A chance for them, though, to reconvene here. 13 seconds. Cloudburst. Spike recovered. ASPAS spammed down through with it. ZEKKEN for 4. Nozwa on his own, and the race will close the book on it. Again, we're running it back.
Get close. Get ready to explode onto this site with all of your utility.
They forced him out, and he still takes the shot.
Oh my god.
ZEKKEN is down. ASPAS very low, but Nozwa is going to be here to support him. 1 by 1. Sen step up. 1 by 1. They're knocked down.
It's the boss.
Again in the 1 versus 3. ASPAS low enough to be spammed down here. The Archeros connects. And once again,
Zoz, bro. What a day, bro. What a day.
Someone from MIBR could be flanking there, but they are all ready to get into the site together.
John can still stop this with his Teo util. The 0 point didn't connect on him, and frankly, MIBR are taking a sweet time. There it is. MIBR know it's coming, and now they're going to be ready to go for what has to be a real plant. They've got to go for it. Sees catches no one. Nozma steps up, gives it a tap, and bang, trying to stay safe while getting some spray here. More Astra util. Nozma though is able to... No, he doesn't stick it. Okay, there still needs to be a plant here at some point. Zelsis now activates, spraying it down. Where's the plant coming from? It's Artisine. Taps it again. But it's Cortesia falling. How have they done it again?
It was all looking so good for MIBR. They slowed.
And they've just seen the alarm bot. Yeah, being killed off as Cortesia gets away from the action, but he does so in order to find the kill. ASPAS, he's always good for one.
It's insane that he even gets one there.
Sen have struggled so much to get themselves to advantage point.
Artsine is still retaining this A main control. The retake is going to come in from so many different angles.
Oh, with John going down there, this is dangerous. 3 different angles a retake could emerge from. Sen have to have eyes in the back of their head. 8 arms. And a 6 sets for the game. It's just too much to ask from Bang. He's surrounded. Perfect collapse. And ZEKKEN has to do it all now. Shenum replaces the star. That's a shot on the diffuser. Shenum low. ZEKKEN so close. Tries to ride the lightning.
Oh my god.
But Cortesia will walk away unscathed.
It's to Sentinels as to where they want to rotate.
Oh, the Vice Util has moved though. The shock dart doesn't pick it up. And that can now be deployed. Yes, this buys a bunch of time for Sentinels. Zelsis looking healthy enough now, and there's John comes in after the clone. MIBR down to 3. John found 3 in the round, and he's not done yet. After Nozwa and Shenom once more.
He's gotten the Armageddon from all these kills.
There's just no time left, and this surely has to seal it. With Nozwa falling. Shenom has to pull a proverbial...
This game never ends, bro. I want to eat, man. I'm hungry.
ZEKKEN stepping up when required.
At what point does the frustration force you into a mistake? Okay, there goes the clone. This is chaos here. Arzine, which just hanging out in the open.
Sometimes he's just like trying to bring up.
Now is going to feel the pressure. Forced back by the Prowler. A side of the map completely covered by Sen.
And that might just be the moment you're describing, Arzine, just trying to do too much, wanting to fight too aggressively, and it's put his team at a 3-5 disadvantage. Sen should be able to trade this out and win. One more kill for John. Armageddon again, by the way, in an OT round.
ASPAS has stepped up here. Gonna swing for the fences. ZEKKEN plucked out of the mix. Still 4% to work with, and John is very
Can Sentinels pose this right now?
He's been instrumental. Armageddon, anybody? Nos was able to dodge around it though. Sen need to cool it off. Still a player advantage. ASPAS having a retake with an op at low health, and now Noswa will be interrupted. Here's where the post-plant util becomes too oppressive to play into. Time is short. ASPAS waiting, such patience in a moment like this. He's got to go for the defuse right about now. Tailwind gets the third. On for 4, but Zelsis won't allow it.
The gold player,
Just doesn't matter, the clock is too low.
I think 3 this round for Shenum. Zelsis shows, but gets away to safety. ZEKKEN has held his crown.
What a whiff.
Oh, that's a tough one. The dynamic duelist. Out of the picture here for Sentinels. And now MIBR have a chance to start to close the net. And take us to a 35th round of Pearl.
Oh my god.
Zelsis a little fortunate there. Wind blows in the right direction.
What? Oh wow, that's so intelligent.
It's kind of the rotation.
Recall smoke so he can path for the
No,
rotate.
that's
I'm aware he's gotten all of this space.
Break the tilt here. Break this
All of
utility.
MIBR on the
Don't
way.
forget it.
Cortezio is in a position to hear all of this. The pitter-patter little feet.
Oh, does he go for this? This timing window is insane.
It's unreal. He's going to get one at least. Surely no.
Oh my god.
Fate smiles on Sentinels.
Okay, the buzz is dead.
Shenum's able to find Zelsis as he attempts to get to the B site.
Turns off that utility that was in the site as well. 4 versus 3. Can this be their first attack round? They still need to get into the site. And Eric gets one. The time is so low.
No plant yet. Running out of time at MIBR, but they do get the stick. It's now or never. Sentinels trying to book their ticket to Masters Bangkok. And MIBR digging their heels in with their last ditch to take us to more overtime. ASPAS will wait. Here's Arzine holding his ground, and they've done it!
We go again, bro. It never ends.
An audible to head over towards B. Zelsis will be the first there, but there's still all this KJ util. It has to be cleared.
Cortezia is going to have to at least get one in this situation.
Young Carlton Banks has to be the one to stand up under scrutiny here. Here's ZEKKEN pass. It's ASPAS though that opens up the account.
Cortezia.
And Cortezia's got no reason to pick. What? ZEKKEN's not ready. He swings on him. John has to go big. But
Bro.
in dismay. Sees the house of
Can they close it out this time?
That's going to be checked though. I think John re-clears that with a stealth drone, and there's also going to be a Prowler that threatens to confirm the position of Cortezia, but he's stuck here. He's going to go for water. Zelsis throws the one about to get busy. Razorvine disregarded. Enemies ignored. Smoke pushed into. And that's Sentinel that picks him up. Here's Cortezia now. He's a big problem. A thorn in the side.
Oh,
but
no,
this util, get him out of there!
Oh my god.
Half of his HP ripped away. Finally, the site anchors dealt with for MIBR. They've gotten the util out of Zelsis. They finally get the spike down.
This is
MIBR
good, right?
on the precipice here of staying alive in this series. Cortezia strikes back with a vengeance. Narrate somehow that second bullet through the masonry. Don't ask me how it hit. And ASPAS is low. Sen have to get onto this side proper though.
This is a shit plan. This is a shit plan.
To rotate. Does he have God knows where right now?
Yo. Sentinels, please win this. I can't take this anymore.
For MIBR. And Sen again have even the game. We're going to round 37.
This could be
He's got back
their
up for days.
undoing.
Back up for days, Wyatt. John QT, the shot goes wide. And Arzine is able to get there.
I should have just used someone. Just get out. You've got the advantage. Play for the retake now, MIBR.
Second thought to check the smoke. Nobody was in there. Shenum was out of dodge entirely, and Narrate gets given a stay of execution.
He's gotta get that.
He comes back for a second bite of the apple. Cortezia will punish him. 2 up for Sentinels, just 2.
This is
An
mental,
ill-fated
man.
attack round now has to be carried by ZEKKEN and Zelsis. And there it is, ZEKKEN not able to get it.
And Zelsis is going to be swarmed. There's just no way to win that out.
ZEKKEN with an ASPAS look here, could be overwhelmed.
First time, I believe that they've even played with this operator.
He's
Recall
gonna get
smoke
out.
to cross.
He's gotta
ZEKKEN
go.
is going to be in trouble.
Okay.
Just in time, gets away.
Spidey senses clearly tingling, and there's ASPAS down. Okay,
Alright,
Zelsis
down.
in a
Zelsis.
ridiculous position. Arzine walks face first into it.
This has been the longest game ever, bro.
We're going till 2
I'm not
a.m.
giving
on
them
this
plans
map.
this evening. Cancel the
Bro,
reservations.
okay, no sleep today.
We're locked in.
Let's go
Slowing
directly
down
to BCT
just
Pacific.
a tad in the mid-round.
The round wins and losses will continue until morale
I will never eat
improves.
in my life again, bro. This game will never end.
He's got the spike, crucially, over towards that B site.
I'm starving, man.
Okay, a moment here for Shannon to consider the situation. He knows likely the side is still canvassed, of course, with that Vice util.
I mean, MIBR on the map right now looking like the mini-map in my ranked
Bro, I
games,
think
bro.
if
They're everywhere.
MIBR wins
No
this
one
match,
is playing
this will be the
together.
longest
And
video ever.
Nosworth's just
Did
trying
not.
to get into A.
I mean, but how much is your
There's
mental
30
bandwidth
seconds
taxed?
left.
30
The
seconds.
spike, by the way, is still in Wichita, Kansas. Okay, here it comes. Making its way cross country. Haunt, though, does get a ping. Noswa delayed here from this plant.
The time is so low and you're trying to plant against this comp. Good luck.
There's got to be a gap, though, in this util at some point. Koteti gets the rate. There's no stop on the spike plant. MIBR have a real chance of this.
Yeah.
In a what was a 3v5.
jinx it.
They're down to 2 now.
Cortezi is just so low on HP. It's going to be in the hands of Nos. We're playing from art.
All right, shot missed there for Zelsus. He gets off the line. Noswa
That
peers
was
in.
a timing that he should have hit.
Cortesia, there's going to be a defuse at some point.
Player standing.
And eventually, the numbers now start to drop away. 27 points of health and a dream for
And a
Cortesia.
bullet, a single bullet.
And they'll block the shots as long as they have
That
to.
guy has no
Sure, he's
bullets,
not gonna
bro.
get the
No
job
bullets.
distance.
A kill that means nothing now for Cortesia at the end of the round. So he's going to get through now. ASPAS, surely ready for this. Okay. Prowler just took a giant bite out of Crime. Shenom's got the
What an
dirtiest of
angle.
angles. See second coming. MIBR with the player advantage, but we're in a post-plant world now. ASPAS low to the razor.
Bro, that was so
line.
close.
Down to 50. Zelsa setting up more of this architecture now. How do MIBR get through all this util? First Razorvine.
The Razorvine is so good for delay. John still has that concuss, and crucially, he has the guided salvos for more delay. And Bang is alive. There's stars on the spike. Guys, we gotta move. We gotta tap it. We have to get this util out.
And they can't lose anyone to these salvos. MIBR
Bro,
get
this
off, but
is a
Nos
rogue.
was down though. ASPAS, Shorty in the smoke. Got a mustard in the kitchen with a candlestick. It's John who finds ASPAS. 2 left for Sentinels, and they're going to push through. It's all
they're finding the
on
kills.
John. He gives
They
up.
got it. They got it. The fuse, bro. What a
tiniest,
crazy
tiniest-
gaming, man.
It's
We're on the bleeding edge of Valorant. Okay, that util doesn't really shake ZEKKEN at all. Zelsa's tucked as per usual. This has got to be a spot you check. ASPAS gets across the side, and John just gets right.
Goat.
He's
End
determined to
this.
win.
Take us to
So
split.
close. Wyatt, they're so close. Narrator with something to say. ZEKKEN's found one, and we're down to a 3-piece each. But there's Arzine. Crucially, ZEKKEN
God.
gets another. Spike. No plan of that yet, and Shenom.
Ah, he finally ended it, bro. GG.
Done MIBR. The longest game in America's history. They've taken it down 2-0 in maps in the series. We're not done yet. What a mental blow to Sentinels, who could have booked their ticket to Masters. MIBR, I'll tell you that. That was an exhausting map for them.
Tough to lose.
Every time on defense here with the double duelist arts in an ASPAS, they always
I'll
pick
beat
up
you
the
know, my
double
friend.
share.
Try
They've
for
got
them.
that right now, and they want a triple swing, MIBR. Face towards A main.
They're going to overload ramp here. This is a split Sen comp right now. They don't have everyone quite together, and John gets some damage on Noswa.
And now they don't have that utility for when the spike is going to be attempted to be defused by MIBR. No missiles.
But Noswa is the only player that can't be healed up in this team.
Well, they hear the narrate is on the run.
Okay, can still aftershock this, maybe start to force MIBR out into the field. Noswa goes first. He's the one that was lowest. Bang here into the poison cloud. Snaps on Arzine. Stick together now, playing 1s and 2s as ZEKKEN trends to the right. Noswa now out of the picture. ASPAS in with the Sheriff, and he takes a commanding lead in this situation. Shenom, though, out in the open, has to try and defuse from there. Listen to the pings, there's no time left. And Sentinels able to lock it down here.
Gatecrash is going up ramp. He actually just immediately teleports into it.
He's trying to go fast here. Get as much out of his drift as he can. Try and canvas this map.
He's getting a bit body block.
He's a proper cartographer.
Now
Trying to
up.
see it all.
He pops
danger!
out. Oh, and he gets his. At least it's traded by Nas. We're fast.
Info, though, is good. Look at Sen scaling in behind this dimensional drift. Noswa is about to be pressured down, and the paranoia renders him sightless. Literally never sees what hits him. It's aftershock here from Shenom. He's just outside of it. So far, John and Narrate are taking their sweet time. Shenom is someone you have to respect in this situation. You need to expend util potentially to win
They
this
don't
fight.
have any util to get onto Shenom.
Well,
It's
that's a
just
bad
gun
one.
duels.
That's a problem. Narrate those ever swing it. Here's his buy round for MIBR that's about to go up in a cloud of smoke. Unless ASPAS has something to say.
We saw him get a 1v2 clutch with the operator. This 1v3, though, feels impossible with the positioning that Sen have right now on the map.
Would be a notch above, for sure. And ASPAS tries, and Zelsis is waiting for him. Hungrily devours the star player. ASPAS playing to receive a contact pick up mid. Not necessarily from drop, though, so he's going to reposition and hedge his bets a little more. Good spot to be in right now. Timing doesn't work against him.
And he doesn't need to fully give this up either. Cortezia fighting in heaven is traded out, but does at least net one to maintain man advantage for MIBR as ASPAS rotates to a more passive position. They're giving up a lot of the map, but they feel content with that given their advantage.
MIBR satisfied here with splitting the map 2 and 2. It's going to take some contortionism for Sentinels to emerge successful from a round like this, and Narrate may have just caught onto that Astra. Fault line follow-up. It's good. ASPAS up against it. Narrate knows there's a player on the off angle, so we'll have to settle for a bit of damage here on the jet. Oh, that's dangerous! You've got to respect this man. ASPAS felt he was covered by Shenom. And I get it, but it all falls flat. Artisan finds a good timing though, and it is up 2 once again.
Able to get the heal as well. This reposition from John is cheeky. He dodges the flash.
Not spotted out. No ping sound. Oh, it's perfect! It could have been anyway. Artisan on the way down though does deal John QT a mortal blow. Operator recovered. Spike diffused. Round on the board finally for MIBR.
Artisan going for an almost Asuna-esque kill onto John QT, getting some potential PTSD from that game when he got shot down from Asuna on the rope. Artisan steps up massively in this round, opening kill, then finds the timing to kill Narrate, and clutches out 1v1. What more can you ask from your IGL?
It's a hard-fought round, though.
Immediately the drone after to further get info,
And they're
force the
scaling
player
in behind
back.
his util wire.
This is excellent. They've just nullified ASPAS' attempt to get an opener.
Oh, this is a bit awkward now. Flash, that's deadly.
Oh, he banged
He
stuff
has to
too.
get out. He's been allowed to escape, but the Rolling Thunder has cleared this A side. Armageddon also committed to the same effect.
MIBR, oh, Nazwar finds a kill as well. He has Secrets to get back into this. They've got a showstopper for Artisan to double satchel in.
That's not hard to
Open
7-1.
the side up.
Johnny's out on the site, and Heaven is not under the control of Sentinels. MIBR have fought back into it. And this Viper Wall means that they've got to get aggressive at some point to save John, but ASPAS is operator out. Here's the showstopper. Artisan goes to clear. No more Sentinels presence left on the A side, and Cortesia's judge.
Now that.
Not gonna hang on to history. Center trying to go quickly again. ASPAS, immediate punish from the flash. He just is not being offered these angles he wants to hold.
He thinks because he wasn't seen the previous round, he can go for it again. That doesn't work out. Sen have read ASPAS multiple times on this map. They're shutting down MIBR's star player.
These heavy executes are just so potent with the initiators that they've got. Can Celsius win that out? No, it's Artsin, but an instant trade from ZEKKEN.
The rate's there as well as a redundancy if needed. Still having control for MIBR. That elbow though, occupied by 2 Sen players, and there's a player there at drop. This is a tough nut to crack for MIBR. And there's ZEKKEN finding 3. Oh, you're
ZEKKEN
now, come on. 4 kills for ZEKKEN.
Oh, he's too good, bro.
Man who is no stranger to finding aces on split. If he gets it, that'll get him another ult as well, by the way.
Shenom,
And they didn't save that out.
again, could afford to lose his weapon, but why?
ZEKKEN on this map has been a force. Sentinels might not even be
feel like
in this
MIBR
position
needs
if it weren't for him
or
stepping up against the
Loud.
loud
Please,
team
man.
that were looking to upset them.
But there'll
That
probably
is
be another
ZEKKEN
9-3,
1v5
right?
ace in that game may have changed the entire complexion of this tournament.
You're dead right. The whole damn thing.
Remaining.
Beautifully done though. Again, this round.
Position from ASPAS, who's playing safer towards screens, and now Sentinels, they're pivoting. Dimensional Drift again. Has won so many rounds, countless rounds for Sen. All of the information gained. They're winning, trying to just get right in this B site.
He is deeper than the Marianas Trench in this backline of MIBR. And here we go. Straight onto the B site, swarming over it. However, Cortezia.
Oh
able to
my
hold his
God.
ground. But is it enough?
Huge kill.
Awkward for
Perfect
Celsius
spray.
there. A lot of smoke
Thanks,
playing
Vol.
in that B heaven position.
Planted.
It's an even game in the post plant.
Trailblazers getting a lot of close information. Bang, able to destroy it.
John
Not without being spotted out on default though.
John has the B main.
Damn.
Great timing there from ZEKKEN. John's now going to get involved. He's satisfied that there's nobody coming from behind. ASPAS forced away, stunned out by the special delivery. Teo Util getting value. Still a 2 versus 2 though when John reveals the weapon he's holding. He needs a swing here from ZEKKEN, but the Cloudburst breaks it up beautifully. Clever from ASPAS. Now it's up to Nozwa. ZEKKEN finds 4. And
Bro, that was
laying in on
huge actually.
He's
The money
just
MIBR is
too
too
good.
shit. ZEKKEN's on fire now.
He's
Maybe
just
not even 9-3.
incredible when it comes to playing the Yoru on this map. The timings he takes on the swings there at the very end. It's lovely. Don't let this man play in the back of B. He controls this side of the map. 3 entrenched on A.
ASPAS is on the blade storm. Artazine has no armor. And he's hit by some of that util. Oh no! Oh man, that is brutal stuff. What an odd snakebite location. ASPAS though.
Oh, even traded out on that. Everything is just perfect for Sen.
How about this? Flash for Nozwa. He sees Narrate coming, and Sen might consider pulling out of this no Armageddon. They're going to commit to this A side, and Nozwa's all about it. It's up to Shenom. Sees John go across. Spike goes loose. ZEKKEN steps up. Can he save it again? No.
Stepping ZEKKEN, bro. Shenom, bro. Looking good, guys.
Off the rip, it's a heavy A presence here for the predominantly Brazilian squad. I think Zelsa sees a little bit of that, and ZEKKEN is not quite ready for this. ASPAS, though, is brought down.
And the tech side here is
the slowed right on up. They're stuck behind the Spike util. The rate, though, is right there with a right click.
Yeah.
And a cheeky grin for him as he's cut MIBR down to 2.
Narrate's positioning on this map, attack and defense now so far, has just been sublime. He is in all of the right locations all the time. The way he presses forward there and alleviates the pressure that was on Zelsis by getting up close, talking hell.
Cortesia.
I actually believe that Sentinels, the MIBR had a chance on this map, but on buy,
He's in a 1v4.
it could be worse.
MIBR really, desperately needed to start this half with a pistol round win. Looking down the barrel of a Sen that are eyeing off that master spot.
This is a Cortesia who said in an interview the other day that making it to Bangkok is everything. Sen not repaying that favor whatsoever here. It's a fast MIBR in. They've forced into this with stingers. Narrate shuts down the first. ASPAS removed.
He's feeling himself. ZEKKEN with the classic cleans up. And it's a grim tale told by the minimap here for MIBR. Shenom again, the one to stand up. And the going gets tough. But there's a long climb still from here. Spike would be headed in the B direction potentially, but MIBR have no information about the rest of the map. The fog of war is thick.
They could try to pivot to B if they want. The stealth drone does get the info on Noswar, and off that they say, yeah, let's get the hell out of here to the B site. And Sen, they don't care. Go ahead, have fun planting the spike, getting your pathetic little credits. We're just gonna retake 4v2. We are gonna close this game out. We're going to the finals. We're gonna get some revenge on G2. We haven't spoke about it much, but at this point as well, you know, going back to what you said about ASPAS, the champions' points matter a lot right now as well. These early wins and losses.
Yeah, it gives you a huge leg up, lets you falter, stumble later in the year potentially. I mean, God, Sentinels did so much with that Madrid win.
Great timing from Noswar, tucks away.
Here come more. Clone out first though, Shenom as well. Decent angle for this.
Oh my god.
A glimmer of light still here for MIBR.
Who is this?
A scent of hope. But it's on the veteran Nozwa. It's John down, Narrate with it all to do, and with very little time to do it.
Such little time. He's trying to wrap around Noswar. The movement! He can't be allowed to get that!
What? There's hope, bro. There's hope.
Has to go for the swing.
2v4 Thrifty. Cage free, of course.
Bro, that was insane.
Him as well. That swing with the
This is the
sheriff.
NCAA that I know.
Outrageous. They're staying in the game. We're not done yet.
You've got to keep your composure.
Threw that one out there. Gets a lot of info for a proactive Zelsis as a slowing. Orange.
On.
Over to the A side. The Bucky.
Is that the person you want to give a rifle to? Thanks for coming. All quiet for now, though, is MIBR trending over, but Celsius is hot on their heels. ASPAS, though, has a 6 sensor in.
Oh my god, gonna lose this round,
Still
of
Celsius
course.
wins it out, and now he contains them. This is
Man,
by
this
no
is
means
the
a
kind of
short
round
thing
that
for
I
MIBR.
fucked up MIBR so
All
much.
that good work from the previous round is just going up in smoke.
The scaffolding, the foundations laid by MIBR are showing some cracks. The earthquake that is Sen, rattling them to the core. They've got a Bulldog and a Vandal to work with here. And in the dying
no
seconds
time,
of the
no
round,
time.
they're headed over to B, but someone's going to be
10
waiting.
seconds left.
John hears it. Hears him cross.
He only has a
stopping.
classic though, so he's not going to get active. Just waiting for his teammates on the rotate. Nosfor in another
Never.
2v4. Can he do it again?
But he can convey the post-plant positions based on what he hears to the rest of his team.
MIBR have set up a crossfire here.
Careful here.
Is that enough to win this out?
They've got better weapons. Artazine probably just wants to take raw fights here if he can. And hope that Noswa can cover his crossfire. Narrate setting up though.
John just got his missiles back, was waiting for the cycle, and now they're going to hit the go button.
None of them know what Artazine. He's fine where he's standing. I don't know if they're going to be ready for that spot. They see him now. It's a matter of double swinging in this Artazine position, but Noswa threatens to
The
unravel them.
jiggles
What a
is
ridiculous
beautiful by two.
sequence of play. Yeah,
Yeah.
have to win yet another
No
2v4.
hope, bro. No hope.
Now though, cat's out the bag. They're going to stay. It looked like a pump fake. They thought about going over towards A, and that's still an option for them. But they got rid of Zelsis.
Oh, they've gotten some really important utility pieces out of Sentinels, now pivoting to A. This is great calling, but they have to deal with ZEKKEN, who has just been a force on this map, determined to win it for Sen.
He's ahead of the paint shell and might try and catch this
What a
stack of
shot.
timing. It's ASPAS down first. Cut the head off the Hydra. But there's more to be dealt with. ZEKKEN with the dimensional drift, he just earned it. He sees it all, and he's able to get out of the sight to safety.
He should even spot. He has Shannon up
That's
here
huge.
on the flank.
Genom realizes he's been spotted out. He cannot control heaven. Center set up for a flood. They've got a flash. They've got a stun from John. And a full line to work with. Artazine tried to get ahead of it. I like the idea, but it ends up being a trade. It's down to Cortesia and Zenom. The latter who's not quite back in heaven just yet. And Cortesia has to stand tall. It's a great opener. The odds are even. MIBR, this round is worth so much, and Cortesia doesn't let him down. He's 1 health. 1 health. And ZEKKEN,
And
frankly,
they won the round,
doesn't
bro.
have the time to do all of this.
They've done it
What a crazy
again on the
series, dude.
force
What a
buy.
crazy series.
Oh my god, now this is the pace they like to play out with the double duelist. I'll tell you that rocket
down.
fired off, but it just doesn't connect.
ZEKKEN got out, just in case there was a rocket to me. The gate crash gets him away from the fight. ASPAS is in there though. They know
Oh
it.
my
He
God,
gets
it's
spammed
banned.
down. Another great start around for Sen, but there hasn't been enough in the last couple.
That is absolutely the swiftness that MIBR like to enact on this attack side.
It's
The double
utterly
duelist.
anticipated though.
Artsin is so fast with the double satchels, but yeah, it is just completely nullified. Zelsis on the angle, force back. Spray from Shenum.
It's pretty deep here up into heaven. ZEKKEN and John expecting a push their way. They're going to be smoked off. I like this. Some stall here. Shenum now left alone as there was no choice for Noswell but to get away from those salvos. And Cortesia, man, has been so huge.
Enemy remaining.
That's going to be sniffed out though.
Yeah.
He'll be snuffed out instead, and it's Noswa. This is Sen.
Sentinels
We get to
1
12
round
rounds to
away
match
from
points.
qualifying for Masters
The
Bangkok.
mid-round has been a slow dismantling of Made in
And
Brazil.
I think this is good actually
Noswell
for
alone
Mr. America, because for me
30
it's the two
seconds.
best things. No, the
Perhaps
two
can get this
things that
1v1 win
I'm
against
most
John.
ready to
That's his only hope.
perform there.
From there, we'll have to
Couldn't
get
say
three
energy,
more
but
Sentinels players.
you know.
3 players just as hungry for this, and John's heard everything. Nos was going to come his way, and John will bide his time. Oh my
God,
goodness!
wow, he read that.
There's hope yet. There will be a plant. Noswa gets it down, and now the
Can he
pressure
do it
will
again?
start to mount.
Some weak players on Sen.
He turned the flash, 2 players up in heaven. Noswa sees 1. Narrate gets ahead of it.
Oh, there was a
Eventually,
chance,
Sentinels
actually.
overwhelm. It's anything but pretty.
Teams together against this newly built MIBR roster that has made a hell of a run, but it might
They
just
did, man. They did incredible run here, man.
Not if they have something to say about it.
Kids
Cosmic Divide here thrown back towards screens.
deserve
Going
all
to
the
force.
support, the love from the
Narrate to stay
community
to the side.
because they played amazing.
Ramp they
bro.
go, they avoid that aftershock. And look how deep Artazine is.
New roster, young talents.
Refusing to get
I'm
on the other
proud,
side
man.
of that
I'm
wall.
proud
He's
of this.
just getting ahead of ZEKKEN. This surely is going to get the better of him. Surely! And it does. Are they ready for Artazine? No, they are not. John with the armor, get him, and he gets caught out, and Noswa mows him down.
It's not over yet, bro. It's not over yet.
I think we're done for the round, don't you?
Boombot
Gets ahead of
glides
it.
past second. This is a sick timing.
Artazine, is he checking for this? No, there's no way you're ready for that. So, the young IGL for MIBR takes a backseat for this match point round. And Zelsis here looks to protect the B side with the Viper's Pit. What are the options for MIBR? It looks like they feel like they've got no choice to jump into the fight.
Why? They have a choice. They have time.
Got a stun. They have to locate Celsius within the pit.
Shed him down. Bang's been out to deal with him.
Bro,
ASPAS has to dive in. There's no other choice. Bang materializes. He appears, but Zelsis is going to be
it's
trading
actually
it out.
unbelievable.
Potentia, the shorty. It's not
Actually,
enough.
it's very believable.
He pulls
It
out
happens
the
every
hand.
time. GG!
Sealed, delivered. It wouldn't be a Masters event without Sen City in attendance.
It's on the eco round out of the Kaplan timeout. The stress can end for him after that series. They've done it again, back-to-back years. They're going to be at the first Masters. They're going to have another crack at G2 in the grand final.